Hi guys, I'm Mitch. Welcome back to the channel. I am taking off in a road trip cross country for the next 2 months, living out of my Subaru Crosstrek. Made it 350 miles to Howard, Pennsylvania. Believe it or not, this is going to be the most expensive gas on the trip, and it's only $3.19. So pleasantly surprised. I've been driving for 6 hours, so I think I'll try to push on for another 5 or 6. Definitely try to hit the 10-hour mark, and if I can push on any longer than that, I will. I am also going to take a food break right now and a bathroom break to minimize stopping. Just finished up some food from McDonald's, also took a bathroom break and filled up some water. But I also just wanted to mention that a lot of fast food places and just other food options in general have either rewards programs or deals or offers. So if you just go online or go on their app, they usually have stuff consistently for half off. Really inexpensive, you can make it work, and you can also keep it on a budget. Let's get out of here. Should be able to put another 300 to 350 miles on before I stop for the night. Holy shit, that's bright. I forgot that this light turns off the eyesight in the car, so the cruise control shuts off. But another thing I forgot to mention, going along with saving money on food, you can also save money on gas. I use an app called Gas Buddy, and I also use Waze, and on both of those you can search for the lowest prices along your route. What I have noticed though is that on longer drives, Waze can't really handle the amount of searchable gas stations along your route. So I have 2,000 miles along I-80 and it just fails to load. So I just plug in the same route on Gas Buddy. Works just fine. I've been trying to keep my speed relatively constant around high 60s, low 70s, just depending on the flow. But I'm on roads now where the speed limit is 70 and there's a lot of truck traffic and it is also windy. So if I'm going slow enough where trucks are passing me, it's like an absolute wind tunnel and I'm just getting like blown around. So I am increasing speed a little bit. I'm at like 77 just so I can stay within a pack of trucks. I will lose some efficiency, but we'll gain some time, so I'm not too mad. Walmart just outside of Toledo. Found a good spot in the lot, nice and level. Put up the sunshades or privacy screens, whatever you want to call them. Pretty strong winds coming from this direction, so they're coming this way. Both of these windows are closed and left this side open, as well as the sunroof. I'll have a fan clipped right here that blows air out of the sunroof, so it's going to intake from these windows on the other side. Cross my face, take the moisture, and ideally take it right out of the car. So this is the bug net. The sole reason why I put this up was to take the window down way more than I usually do without worrying about the protector like this, say like just like falling off, because if there's a big gust, especially on windy days like this, they end up blowing around a lot. I'll be able to monitor how well that does, because this is a temperature and humidity sensor. I've only had it for a few weeks, but I feel like this is a fantastic addition to reduce the amount of moisture content on the inside of your car. Compared to last year's trip, I have parsed down on gear significantly, given the conversion is helping a lot, but I also eliminated entirety of the cargo rack. I'm actually more awake than I thought I would be. It's 1 a.m. I think we're on a good time schedule right now. I'm not too worried. I am gonna try to get some sleep. Oh wow, my hair is crazy. I think I'm getting it cut, but I might let the lettuce grow for a little bit. Just woke up. I'm gonna get out of my sleeping clothes, change back into driving oriented stuff, and get back on the road. Try to face it towards me. You just rotate. And then you slide right into the front seat. And there you have it. And then you start your car, because what's the temperature? It is 40. Not bad at all. It was actually really warm last night. I gotta say, it's a pretty beautiful day. So this is the bug netting, but that does a phenomenal job. The tint of my windows, it's extremely hard to see in anyways. A little bit easier at night, but the black privacy screens do a phenomenal job of totally cloaking this car. Front windshield does not have any tint, so that's why it's a little more visible. Got the little WeatherTech logo right there. And this is the window with no protector on it. Alright, so I have 22 hours and 36 minutes estimated for the remainder of my drive. I was planning to do about 12-hour days. Oh, I just forgot. I still need to strap some stuff down in my car. It's really important to lock everything down. When I went to sleep, I take the strap off because it prevents me from sliding in my sleeping bag. And when you're driving all day, it's nice to have everything locked down. I headed back to the highway. This was slightly off I-80, a little bit further than I would have normally stopped for a Walmart. This is another thing too about this channel and car camping, is that I'm not trying to glorify car camping in any way. I don't get ready for the camera. I don't brush my hair. I don't brush my beard. I do it for comfort throughout the day, but not for you guys. You see everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Going along with that, I think today I'm going to stop and plan to finish, take a shower. I don't know whether I want to split the day up to do that, because that would be a good break with driving, do about 6 hours in the morning, 6 hours in the afternoon, or if I want to just push through and do it at the end of the day, so I am all clean for the night. I just went by the airport here, and I don't know if you can hear it, but there are some sort of fighter jet whipping around. There's the Toledo airport, or something. They're doing some exercises and maneuvers. It sounds incredible. I thought it was something in my car first. I was like, holy shit. I saw two in formation off the left side of the car right over the airport, and then one just crossed over the road. Pretty cool. I just stopped somewhere to rearrange the car and strap everything down. We are all set to go. Nothing's going to slide around. And while I'm stationary, I'm going to fill up all of my bottles for the road. I guess we're at Iowa 80, the world's largest truck stop. Got this all locked down though. This works just fine. Going from just in the grate to in here, it's around the grate and the bar, but it's locked down. Might end up adding another one that goes this direction, but I mean, it's pretty good. This is locked through these locks. Decided to fill up the extra gas tank, the 2-gallon, on the back, not only for the low prices, but also I just don't want to chance it from here on out. I know gas stations get less and less frequent, and I'm stupid enough to forget about that like I did last year in Nevada. Right outside Winnemucca, I ran out of gas and I was stranded there for 4 hours. So this is to ensure that I don't do that again. It's not gonna last long, but another thing too is that for visibility, usually I don't have my sleeping bag that high, but everything else in the car is low enough where I have full viz. I just made a quick peanut butter, no, what am I talking about? Yep, peanut butter, Nutella, 3 pieces of bread, so the end is getting a topping, and then got another sandwich here. Gonna eat these real quick and then get back on the road. Let's get this stuff. About to hit a pretty cool sunset, so psyched about that. Let's get on the road. Pulled up to Planet Fitness. I looked over the plans again to see how many like off-site or non-home visits you could do, but it is only limited to 10 per franchise. So I could go to like, say, this exact Planet Fitness 10 times, and that would max out this location. Or if it was franchised and they had other locations in the area, that would be my final visit to those as well. Gonna go check out how it is, first time taking a shower, but I will update you after I get back. Well, that feels good. That was pretty easy and convenient. Minus, I forgot my shower slides in the car, so I actually had to come back out and grab them. But besides that, pretty flawless. I'm definitely going to do that as frequently as I can. I installed this back in the car. It's just like an extendable shower curtain rod between the two handles in the rear. And I might just hang it there for this last portion of the drive, just so it gets some moisture out of it. It's a little damp right now, before I store it or put it away in a laundry bag or something, just so it's not damp. It is 9:18 right now. I'll probably end up putting another 2 to 3 hours in. I'm in Des Moines right now. Let's see exactly how far we have. I think the goal for today is to make it to Nebraska, and that might be a little longer than I expected, but we're just gonna go for it. But should be fun. Let's get on the road. Hungry. Well, there's nothing open, so I'm gonna make myself a little shake that'll hold me over until tomorrow. All right, throw these back in the bin. Walmart or the next one that's on the way, is 43 minutes away. So I'm gonna drive that 43. It's gonna be about, I'll probably go to sleep around 2:30, but that's gonna cut a lot off tomorrow's drive. I think already tomorrow is only gonna be 11 hours and 20 minutes. That's not taking into account the storm that's coming though, so we'll have to we'll have to factor that in. Already in my bag in my sleeping clothes. I ended up stopping at Grand Island rest stop. I think that's what it's called. And I looked up earlier that all rest stops in Nebraska, you are able to sleep in your car, but there's no tent camping, and do not park on the grass, which seems like a given. And there's a 10-hour limit, so it'll be a quick one tonight. I didn't expect to sleep 10 hours anyways. It is 2:26 right now. I'm gonna get at least 7.5 hours of sleep in, and then I'll set my alarm accordingly. Woo. It is currently 9:05. It's getting real noisy. It was kind of noisy all night, but it is definitely increased in traffic this morning. It was quick on and off, and when I got here, it was pretty much fully packed with trucks that were staying for the night. As you can probably hear, there's one truck that way. It's been running almost the entire night. Ready to go. Packed everything up in the car, everything's in bags, strapped down. I have some bread and a banana I'm gonna snack on, but I'm gonna get a meal as soon as I get to the next town. I had a mobile order from Mitchell.
Okay. Go ahead and pull around. We'll have that for you. Thank you.
Thank you. No video or still photography. Wasn't me.
There you are.
Thank you, man.
Have a good day.
Shoot. Park here, eat the food real quick, watch a video, run inside, use the bathroom. We're a little over half a tank right now, so we probably have another hour and a half to go before we need to fill up. Change of plans. Instead of going across Wyoming, I'm going south to Denver. I had a warranty claim with my boots, heel lock portion on my step-on boot. There was a crack along the back. Burton was going through a POS, like server change, and they were unable to do the warranty transaction and also provide the credit or new boots within the same day, which was rather frustrating. I came on the day that the service was implemented, and they said it was going to take at least a week and a half to get resolved. And the only lifeline that I would be able to use was Burton Flagship stores, kind of scattered across the U.S. It's very few and far between, but one is located in Denver. When I dropped the boots off at the warranty window, I checked multiple flagship stores for stock that were on my way to Salt Lake, and they were all out of the boots that I wanted. But I called this morning, and the Burton Flagship store has the exact boot I want. I was just on the phone with not only Burton in Burlington, Vermont, their headquarters, but also the flagship store. I was able to coordinate getting the replacement pair. The shells that they lent to me are basically just a loan repair they use for warranty mishaps like myself, where they might need it for the weekend or the day while they're waiting for the replacement to come in. So really appreciate Burton's resilience to try to help me with this issue, even in the midst of an entire company-wide change on their end. So I can understand how stressful it is for them, but we worked it out. Alright, let's get these things out. Still have the tag on them and everything. Thank you for the replacements that I never used, but returning them here and grabbing my new pair. Off we go. All set and done. Boots are back there, and I got to keep the existing liners. So these are my 9.5 photon liners that I probably will never use, but if the other ones ever rip or there's something wrong with them, these are just a little less stiff, so I'll keep them as a backup pair. And also I have shims. These go in between the shells and the liners, just to make the boot fit a little tighter, but I sized down to a 9 from a 9.5, so I might not need them. Fort Collins right now. It's just a little bit north of Denver, and I'm taking US 287. It's like a diagonal to I-80 in Wyoming, and then travel through Wyoming and down into Salt Lake. I parked at a liquor store. I remembered that Utah has a limit for like beers and seltzers, and it's 5%. And I like IPAs. It's not even the percent that I went for here. It's mainly the selection that they have over there. It's just really not that great. Just got to Salt Lake. It is 3:13. I'm gonna try to get, I don't know, 2.5 hours of sleep and then wake up and either wait in line or start driving up and get a good spot. I would assume that after a storm like this, the road will likely be closed, but we'll only know early tomorrow if that's the case or not. I am exhausted. I gotta go to bed. Calling it here.